So, Gaffer, obviously a draw away at Weston-Super-Mare. What do you make of that performance?
Again, a really, really good performance from us. It feels like 2 points dropped. Obviously, we're ahead of the game, and I think that last sort of 10, 15 minutes, I think it was probably more, do we stick, do we twist? And we're so desperate for the win, we probably just got caught in defensive mode for a little bit too long. They moved the ball quite well, and they brought some good quality players on and had a moment of brilliance. It was a great slip pass. And Reed's seen him do that his whole career, and he just got in between at the right place at the right time and dispatched it. And it was so cruel on us. But again, it's a great performance. 2 tough away trips in a row. Lads worked their socks off. But again, the disappointment will be that we haven't put the game to bed. I think we created some really good chances, some really good openings against obviously an excellent side. They're up the top for a reason. And it's another team we've more than competed with. So really good positive signs for us. Brandon got on the pitch tonight. I think that was a huge positive. Obviously, Jaden got his goal in emphatic fashion. I mean, we've been waiting for a pole driver and someone to stick one in the top corner. I've been sort of challenging the boys. Is like, that's where's our moment of magic, and he certainly produced one. And we thought that would be enough for us, and it was never going to be. That's why I think we just, out of desperation to want to win the game, we probably dropped a little bit, probably went out of possession mode a bit too much. We didn't find an exit pass just to relieve that little bit of pressure, and they turned the pressure on a little bit at the end. But up till then, we were really resolute, stood up to everything, and it took a really quick bit of combination play around the box on a lovely slick surface, and we were left to rule what could have been.
Yeah, like you said, obviously we played some really good football tonight, and it seems to be a sign of the times that's come into it. We're consistently playing good football every week, and we're hitting that form. Is that nice to be seen as a manager? Yeah,
I think we're seeing some consistency on the pitch for sure. I think in lineups as well, and like I said, people are finding their feet now. A lot of people have been catching their fitness up during the season, which is so difficult, and we're starting to see what we've been working on from day one. We haven't had the fruits for our labour as of yet, and we didn't have our fruits for the labour tonight again. But if you can't win the game, at least get a point. Like I said at the start of the season, we were agonisingly losing. We're now agonisingly drawing, and it's just turning a few of those draws into wins. And I think everyone can see we're very, very close to doing that. But I say the same every week. There's so much hard work to do. Competition for places are coming around now for the first time this season. It's like, Ewan tactically rested tonight because of, we have to manage him a little bit with the tight schedule. Obviously, Josh McCoy games quite close together, but we welcome back Christy Ward and Brandon into the squad. Tom Bearwish was here running tonight, so like I said, there's going to be competition for places. Hopefully we get that little bit of lady luck now on our side in terms of those players coming back, staying fit, and we'll start to see those competitive performances on the pitch.
Definitely. And one thing that you have said during what has been a sticky start to the season before we've got to where we are now is that togetherness as a squad. And I think, as you saw Saturday, and as we've seen again with the celebrations when we've got the goal today, you said consistently, this builds tough people. And you can see that with the group now, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely. What don't kill you, makes you. And this is the process that we had to go through, you don't get anything in life without suffering and working hard and going through tough times. And we've extended our tough time longer than we would have liked, but I honestly think that helps build a group. I don't think I've ever wavered in my support for the players, and I don't think the players have ever wavered in their support for the club and the community. It hasn't been through lack of effort. I think I've pointed the finger at my team probably twice at Hemel. And at Enfield, I can't say it after the game, but when, it looks like you're making excuses. But we had a bout of illness in the group. We had a 4.5 hour journey, and it's like it wasn't a good day at the office for us. But other than that, we can look at technical detail and we can be better at this and this. But as a group and an attitude and a mentality, the boys are working hard, fighting hard, and we're pushing them hard all the time. Our demands are high at this football club for them. We want them to not just try and scrape victories. We want to be turning the screw on teams, and we'll keep pushing to get better. Nothing ever changes. It's work hard, try and get better. But if the lads keep showing that attitude and that togetherness, the other side of that start to the season is real growth. And you can see the fans with us again. To go Averley and then to come here Saturday, Tuesday. One, the nature of the league, how tough it is, but also for our fans to do them travels, another late night and paying their hard-earned money. And I think they can see a team which is really giving everything for the cause. Got some young players learning their trade as well, and we've got some players coming back building their fitness. So hopefully it's a good sign of things to come.
Definitely, and there's loads of fans here today. I think we all applaud and we all thank them after the game because they do mean a lot. As we go into the weekend now, obviously St Albans have just conceded a late equaliser, so we're level on points, and it's a big game on Saturday. How do we now prepare for that? And what is being a 9-game month? It's a tough month. So.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. You're just going to have to react quite quickly after each game. You're going to have to dust them down, see who's ready to go again, who's fittest, who's strongest. Sometimes it's going to be horses for courses. It's going to be hard to probably field the same team all the time. We've freshened it up tonight. We've made a couple of changes where we could, because I believe in all the players, all the squad, and with the 5 substitutions, it's not just a team that starts, it's a team that finishes. I can't emphasise that enough to my players. If people are disappointed not starting, running that final leg is just as important, and that's the glory run. So people have got to be ready to start, they've got to be ready to finish, they've got to look after themselves and be professional away from the club, and we'll just have to, get together again Thursday and assess everything, give St Albans the respect they deserve. They're a great footballing side who I think will probably feel exactly how we feel at the moment, how, that they could have, should have, would have had more points on the board. They're obviously always a playoff team. Nobes is had a great footballing career, and his teams play great football, and he had a real successful spell there as well. And we're probably both in similar positions at the moment, haven't quite got off to the right start, and probably count ourselves a little bit unfortunate in that. So it's going to be two teams who are going to, two good footballing teams who are going to, drastically need the win.
Perfect, thanks Gaffer.
Thank you.